So here we are with Fluff and Sophie on day 3. It's often on day 3 that we determine whether or not we're going to continue with the bonding, and that's based on whether or not we see more good than bad. In this case, we started out a little rough today. Are we going to get some humping here? He hasn't humped her since day 1. But we had some we had some aggressive grooming from him right out of the gate, and so that developed some chasing, and of course she didn't like that aggressive grooming. He was actually pulling at her fur and eating the fur, which sometimes they do when they're doing aggressive grooming, and she was actually teasing him as well. And I say that because you can see the tail going back and forth really, really fast, like spreading scent. And so I always say that they're teasing when they do that. The girl is teasing the boy. So she would run away from him, and then he'd go chase her and catch up to her and aggressive groom her again, which he probably just did there again. And then she would run away, kind of like we're doing now, and he would chase her. Part of what would happen in the wild with a pairing is that they would go through this chasing, and this chasing has to happen as part of the bonding process. Eventually the girl would give in and say that the boy is worthy of the courtship. Now I'm in a small space, so if I get a lot of chasing, I'm going to move to a larger space. But we had actually, the chasing had died down earlier, so that's how come. So I'm a little bit surprised that we started to look at this again. And you can't see her tail wiggle there. She's not teasing him now. So it's good that you got to see that, but it doesn't erupt into aggression. If we have aggression, what happens is that she'll turn on him and they start fighting. So the chasing is okay. That has to happen. There has to be some jumping and chasing, and that's all part of the process, and that's all part of what I call phase 1 of bonding. What we did have today that was very, very encouraging is he sat in the box with her and groomed her, actually really groomed her a lot. So that was very, a little frustrated, are we, boy? Hey, stop that. You've already ruined the rug. Buddy, not you personally, the rabbits in general have ruined this rug. What was I saying? Oh, so he actually really groomed her with his tongue a lot. I mean a lot. So that was very, very positive. I almost thought she was going to groom him at one point, but it just didn't happen. If we would have that happen, I would feel a lot better that we were moving out of phase 1 and into phase 2 of the bonding. But at this point, I'm able to walk out of the room, leave them for a couple minutes, and come back in without any issues or any concerns. Litter box habits have remained the same, not better or worse, just kind of the same. I think that initial first day of throwing poop and pee everywhere by both of them was just part of the process. That's not unusual, but I haven't seen it escalate or get better. It's just kind of the same. They're not peeing on the floor anymore. It's just, there's just still a lot of poop on the floor. Hi, buddy. He actually ate most of his veggies yesterday at one point, I think in the evening. I think he saw her do it and figured, well, those must be okay. But then that changed today, and he just didn't want to do that. He is eating his parsley and his romaine now, just not touching much else. I haven't had a chance to go get him other things. We'll try and do that this weekend. We will do that this weekend. Won't we, buddy? Yeah. Quit digging at things. So you can see she's pretty relaxed right now. I think we had a really good session, and obviously we'll be continuing on with this bonding. I shot 2 videos today, so you'll be getting 2. I had to shoot one of the grooming so that you could see that. So that'll be going through as well. Tomorrow, today was kind of a short session, a couple of hours. Tomorrow we'll try and do a little longer session, and Saturday a long one as well, and keep it rolling. that's it for now.